They come down the front stretch. Wave your hands, make some noise. Attica Raceway Park. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here at Attica Raceway Park, it's time to jump and jive for 25. John Ivy taking off too early, that is his warning. Try this again. Turns 3 and 4, side by side. Green out. John Ivy with the advantage in the 1 and 2. Jimmy McGrath Jr. second. Dustin Dinan in third. Jamie Miller in the 4th spot. John Ivy, Jimmy McGrath, Dustin Dinan, your top 3. Battle for 4th, Jamie Miller, Dustin Stroop. Dustin Stroop, Jamie Miller side by side for the 4th position. Ivy continues to lead. McGrath in 2nd, Dustin Dinan 3rd. Dustin Stroop 4th, Jamie Miller 5th. J.J. Hennis in 6th. Paul Weaver 7th, Blaine Keckler 8th, Steve Randall 9th, Logan Reel your top 10. Oh, upside down. Dustin Dinan with a nasty tumble in turn 2. He was running 3rd at the time. Green back out, 21 laps to go. Jamie Miller signs up the racetrack, opens the door to J.J. Hennis and Paul Weaver for the lead out of turn 4. John Ivy, Jimmy McGrath. John Ivy down to the bottom. Jimmy McGrath up top. Dustin Stroop runs in 3rd. Good race for 4th. Jamie Miller, Paul Weaver, and J.J. Hennis. Here comes Jimmy McGrath Jr. racing to the outside of John Ivy. McGrath to the cushion in 3 and 4. Ivy down around the bottom. Here comes McGrath. Big run to the outside of Ivy and down the backstretch into 3 and 4. New leader out of turn 4, Jimmy McGrath. Paul Weaver into the 5th spot, 6, Steve Rando. Ivy tries to fight back down to the inside, 10 laps in. Dustin Stroop continues to run in the 3rd spot. Jamie Miller 4th, Paul Weaver your top 5. 11 laps in for Jimmy McGrath Jr. Seth Schneider into the 8th spot. Stroop starting to reel in. John Ivy for the runner-up position. 13 laps in for Jimmy McGrath. Steve Rando has caught Paul Weaver for the 5th spot. McGrath rim rides in turns 3 and 4. McGrath's lead a tick over a second with 10 laps to go. McGrath looking for his 3rd career Attica win of the season. Back out. He sets sail off the high side in turn 2. Paul Weaver, big run on Jamie Miller for the 4th spot. Schneider on the move. Takes the 6th spot from Steve Rando. Not done yet. Right behind Jamie Miller. Race for 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. The top 3 pulling away slightly with 6 laps to go. Staying within striking distance of Jimmy McGrath. 5 laps to go, and John Ivy's to his rear bumper. Seth Schneider up to the 5th position. The lead less than half of a second. Does the wily veteran John Ivy have anything up his sleeve? McGrath better in 3 and 4. 2 laps to go for Jimmy McGrath. The white flag for Jimmy McGrath as he's found the back of the pack. His lead, 0.8 of a second. Getting hung up by a lap car. Could we have a last pass? Last corner for the win. He gets around the lap car. Jimmy McGrath, 2nd win of the season. John Ivy in 2nd. Dustin Stroop 3rd. Paul Weaver 4th. And Seth Schneider, your top 5. Climbing out of the car, 2nd win of the season here at Attica for Jimmy McGrath Jr. Wait, it looked like you learned something for Cap Henry there running turns 3 and 4 up there on the cushion.
No, I was doing my best impersonation I could, but
it worked.
It worked, yeah.
You couldn't shake John Ivy, though. I mean, he was, even that last caution, he was right there to let you know. A couple times he got underneath you over here in 1 and 2, and you were a lot better in 3 and 4 than him.
Yeah, I saw him there. He definitely made me nervous. I know Johnny's good on the bottom, and I was kind of hesitant to go to the top in the first place, but it worked.
It worked. And you get the extra $500 for beating Jamie Miller.
Awesome. That's perfect.
You got it spent?
Yeah, it's always spent.
Jimmy McGrath gets it done for the 2nd time this season to wrap it up.